Hi, welcome to the Mathematics SPM Trial paper for 2024, Perak paper 2. Okay, so let's look at the questions in this paper. So, yeah, we look at the paper here and we look at the question 1. So I want to find the value of each of this here. So 1 5/7 square plus 2 1/2 square. So we just calculate. So the calculation here is only 1 mark. So yeah, what they want is actually just the answer. Okay, what they want is just the answer. So you can actually use calculator to calculate this. Just key in exactly what we want. Okay, make sure you know how to key in mixed number in your calculator. 1. So for ES or EX version is shift and then the fraction button. Okay, make sure you don't go and put 1 and then, put fraction and then go in front 1. No. Okay, it's a different thing. So you have to put bracket 1, shift, and then fraction. 5/7, close bracket, square, plus bracket, 2, again, shift and then fraction button, 1, 2, close bracket, square, and equals. They will give you improper fraction. So if you put these chances, actually they would accept lah. But okay, it's better to put mixed number form. So shift and then the fraction button. Sorry, shift and then SD. So it's 9/37/196. Okay, it's just 1 mark. So I only need the answer. If you're using MS version, make sure you know how to key in into calculator as well. So bracket 1, press the fraction button, the one that looks like this. Okay. So press fraction, then 5, then fraction button again, same fraction button, 7, close bracket, square. Yeah. Then plus bracket 2/1/2 like that. That's the 2 1/2 in mixed number, square. Add together. They'll give you in decimals, then you just press the fraction button to change it to fraction form. Okay. By default, it will be mixed number lah. Okay, so 9/37/196. Then for B, length of a cube-shaped tank filled with water, 3.5 meters. If 2/5 of water is removed, what is the volume of the remaining water? So I take basically, if I want volume of the tank is 3.5 cube. Okay, volume of a cube is using cube. Okay, that's why it's called cube. So 3.5 cube is just shift and then the square button. We get 42.875. So volume of the remaining water. 2/5 is removed, means leftover is 3/5. So we take 3/5 times 42.875. 3/5 times 42.875, we get 25.725 meter cube. That's it. Yeah. Okay, that is question 1. Then we look at question 2. So diagram here shows PQR, KLM, SLQT, straight lines. So calculate the value of X and Y. So here, X, we can use vertically opposite angle. So it will be same as 74. Okay, X straight away, I can tell it is 74 degrees. Okay. Then value of Y. Okay, Y, I need to use the parallel line angles. Okay. So you see, if here X, or if here is 74, means here would also be 74 degrees because corresponding angle. Okay. So if I take 74 minus 35, I get 39 degrees. This angle would be 39 degrees. Then total angle in a triangle is 180, means y is 180 minus 85 minus 39. Okay, 180 minus 85 minus 39, we get 56. So y is 56 degrees. That's the value of x and y. Okay. There are 3 marks, so you want to show the working of how you find y. X would just be 1 mark. Okay, that's question 2. Then question 3. Isa takes out 25 ice cubes of the same size with dimension 2 by 2 by 2, 2 cm by 2 cm by 2 cm from a refrigerator to make cold syrup water. She put the ice cubes in an upright cylindrical cup with diameter of 10 cm. So say the volume of ice cube taken out by Isa. So 25 ice cubes. So 25 ice cubes times each one is 2 cm size. So 2 cube. Okay, volume of a cube. So yeah, calculate 25 times 2 cube. I get 200. Means it's 200 cm cube. Then, after a while, the ice cube melt completely. Calculate the height of water in the cup. So, means the volume of water should be same as volume of the ice. Okay, 200 cm cube. So, height of the water will be in the shape of the cup, which is a cylinder. It says cylindrical cup. So, diameter is 10 cm, means radius is 5 cm. So, volume of a cylinder, pi r square h, they say pi is 22 over 7, pi times radius square, 5 square times height, I put h, equals to the 200 cm cube. Yeah. So 22 over 7 times 5 square is 550 over 7. So 550 over 7h is 200. Bring over the fraction, flip the fraction around, times 7 over 550. So 200 times 7 over 550, I get 2.545. So 2.55 cm. That's it. Okay, that's the question 3. Now question 4. Aiden's monthly salary is 6,400 ringgit. And he's also a teacher at ABC Tuition Center with monthly income 500 ringgit. His fixed and variable monthly expenses are 3,500 and 2,300 respectively. So is Maiden a smart person in managing financial? Justify your answer. So whether he is managing the financial well. So you see, monthly salary 6,400, extra income 500, means 6,400 plus 500 is his total income. We minus the expenses, 3,500 minus 2,300. Okay, count that first. 6,400 plus 500 minus 3,500 minus 2,003, we get 1,100 ringgit. Yeah, that's his cash flow. Okay, it's a positive cash flow. So positive cash flow means it's a good thing lah. Okay, so yes, because he has positive cash flow of 1,100, which he can save or use for emergencies. Yeah. Okay. Then type B, Nathan wants to buy a laptop worth 5,300 in 4 months. So if I take 5,300 divided by 4, 5,300 divided by 4 is 1,325. So you can see it's more than the 1,100 positive cash flow that it has. Okay. Yeah. So no, because is cash flow is not enough for him to save 5,300 ringgit in 4 months. Yeah. Basically, that's it. Okay. Next, question 5. Diagram 2 shows a steel block with square cross-section and several ball bearings. A factory melts the steel block to make ball bearings, where the mass of each ball bearing is 5 grams. So, given that the density of the steel block is 7,925 kg per meter cube, find the number of ball bearings produced by the factory, giving your answer in standard form. So you need to calculate and put the answer in standard form. So yeah, let's calculate the volume of the steel block first. Okay, volume of steel block. Okay, we take 15 cm, 2 cm, 2 cm. Okay, but the density here, you see, is kg per meter cube. Means we want in meters, meter cube. So the volume I put in meters, meter cube. So all the length I put in meters. Means 0.15 times 0.02 times 0.02. 0.15 times 0.02 times 0.02. Okay, so we get 6 times 10 to the power of negative 5. Okay, it's okay to put, in this form, meter cube. Then we look at the mass, because density, mass, volume. Okay, density 7,925 kg per meter cube equals to mass over the volume. Volume is 6 times 10 to the power of negative 5. So it means 7,925 times 6 times 10 to the power of negative 5 equals to the mass. Yeah, so the mass of all the ball bearings, basically the mass of the steel block, 7,925 times 6 times 10 to the power of negative 5. 0.4755 kg. Okay, so each ball bearing is 5 grams. Okay, so means number of ball bearings 0.4755 kg. I need it to be same unit. So kg, I can change to grams times 10 cube, 10 to the power of 3. Okay, or times 1,000 divided by 5 grams. So 0.4755 times 10 power 3 divided 5. okay, is 95.1, means 9.5 times 10. Yeah. Yeah. We can't have 0.1 of a steel ball lah. So we take 9.5 times 10. 10 power 1. Because they say standard form. So we put the answer in standard form. Okay. Yeah. That is question 5. Then we look at question 6. Water level HCm in a tank varies inversely as time t. So H equals to constant over t. Okay. After 20 minutes, water level in the tank is 250 cm, means H250 when when t is 20. So 250 times 20 equals K. K would be 5,000. Okay. So means H equals 5,000 over T. So I want when time is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So 1 hour and 40 minutes means 60 plus 40, 100 minutes. So H is 5,000 divided 100, which is 50. Yeah, so the height would be, the height which is water level would be 50 cm. That's for question 6. Okay, then questions. Price of a movie ticket for adults is 12 ringgit per person and children is 5 ringgit per person. A group of 180 people paid a total of 1,740. So by using matrix method, find the number of adults and children in the group. So we have to use matrix method here. So we form the two equations first. Okay, we form the two equations first. So we have a group of 180 people. Okay, I put X for number of adults, Y for number of children. So means X plus Y is 180. Then 12 ringgit times number of adults plus 5 ringgit for number of children, Y, equals to 1,740 ringgit. Yeah, these are the two equations. So when we form the matrix, 1, 1, 12, 5. Yeah. Which one comes first doesn't matter. Times xy equals to 180, 1740. So to find xy, we need to use inverse matrix. So 1 over this one, AD, 1 times 5 minus BC, 1 times 12. Okay, switch A and D, negative the B and C, times 180, 1740. So it's 1 over 5 minus 12, negative 7. So negative 1 over 7. Yeah, multiply these matrices. So first matrix, we follow the rows. Second matrix, we follow the columns. So 5 times 180, 800, minus 1 times 1740, 1740, negative 12 times 180. 12 times 180 is negative 2160 plus 1 times 1740 plus 1740. So negative 1 over 7. 800 minus 740, 1740, negative 960. Wait, 940. 940, sorry. Negative 940, I bet. Okay, then negative 2160 plus 1740, I get negative 420. So times negative 1 over 7 becomes positive 940 divided 7. Hold on. Is it 940? $800 minus 170. Sorry, my bad. It's 900. Yeah, no wonder. 900 minus 1740 is negative 840. Yeah. Okay, sorry. So 840 divided by 7 is 120. 420 divided by 7, 60. Yeah. So 120, 60 means 120 adults, 60 children. That's the answer. Okay, that's question 7. Then we look at question 8. Based on the survey, 1 over 6 of students go to school by motorcycle. If 3 students are chosen at random, find the probability that all 3 students go to school by motorcycle. Okay, so this should be independent probability. So no matter what is 1 over 6, it's 1 over 6 times 1 over 6 times 1 over 6, which is 1 over 216. That's part A. Part B, at least one student goes to school by motorcycle. So usually at least or at most, okay, we would prefer to use 1 minus what we don't want. So 1 minus, none of the students go by motorcycle. So if they go to motorcycle is 1 over 6, don't go to school by motorcycle is 5 over 6. So 1 minus 5 over 6 times 5 over 6 times 5 over 6. 1 minus 5 over 6 times 5 over 6 times 5 over 6, which is 91 over 216. Yeah, that's it. That's question 8 here. Okay. Then question. Diagram 3 shows a PRS triangle. Length of straight line PQR is 18 cm. Okay, ratio of PQ to QR is 1 to 2. So 1 to 2 means 18 divided by 3 is 6. 6 cm here means here would be 12 cm. Okay. Then length of QS, our length of QS, this length, and I'm given tangent Y is negative 2.4751. Why here? Reference angle is this. Okay, means opposite over adjacent. Okay, use soka tua. Tangent is tua, opposite over adjacent. Means QS over 6 equals to 2.4751. Yeah. So QS would be 2.4751 times 6. Which is 14.8506. So I just take 14.85 lah. Okay. Then part B, I want value of X. Okay. So now I know here is 14.85 means I can relate tangent X equals to opposite over adjacent, 14.85 over 12. So to find x, I use tangent inverse, shift tangent, shift, and then tangent. 14.85 divided 12. And I get 51.058, so 0.6 degrees. That's the value of x. Okay, that's for question 9 here. Then, question whether the statement is true or false. So this one, 3 is the element of this set whereby, okay, the set is factors of 16. So 3 is not a factor of 16. So means the first statement is false. Okay, straight away just write the answer. Then for B, write the inverse for the implication and determine the true value. So if 556 divided by 8 equals 7, then 16 minus 56 divided by 8 equals -5. So I want inverse, means I negate the statements. Means if 56 divided by 8 is not equals to 7, then 16 minus 56 divided by 8 is not equals to -5. Okay, and this is true. Okay, wait. 6 divided by 8, 7. Wait. 16. 56 divided by 8 is 7. This is correct. 16 minus 7 is not -5. Yeah. So if it's not equals to 7, it's not equals to -5. That's wrong lah. Okay. 16 minus 21 would be -5. So if 56 divided by 8 is 8 over 3, 16 minus 56 divide 8 over 3. Okay, 56, my bad. Yeah, you see, it's equals to -5. So it doesn't mean that it's not equal to 7, that it's not equal to -5. This is false. Yeah. Okay. Then for C, write the conclusion for the deductive argument, then state whether the argument is valid and sound or not. So premise 1, all perfect square numbers are even numbers. Premise 2, 4 is a perfect square number. Conclusion, 4 is an even number. Yeah. So yeah, looking at the format, okay, format is correct. So argument is valid. Sound or not? Okay, all perfect square numbers are even numbers. It's wrong. Because like 9 square or 3 square is 9, which is an odd number. Okay, so it's not sound. Valid, but not sound. To be sound, all the premise and conclusion has to be correct. Okay, valid is just following the format. Yeah, the correct format of argument. Okay, that is question 10. Then question 11. So diagram 4.1 shows two parallelograms, ABCD and EFGD. ABCD is the image of EFGD under the transformation of enlargement. So determine the center of enlargement and the scale factor of the enlargement. Okay, I want to find the center of enlargement and scale factor of enlargement. Center of enlargement, would be the corner that doesn't change here, the D. The scale factor of enlargement would be negative because you see it's on the opposite side. Okay, one is this side, one is this side. So on the opposite side, then you look at the size change, it's double the size. So it means -2. Okay, center is D. ABCD is the image, half the size, -half. Okay, -half. So put here, easier to see. So we have center D. Okay. Scale factor, -half. Okay. Then A2, calculate area of ABCD if area of EFGD is 36 units square. So area of ABCD means the area of image. Use the formula is scale factor square, half square or -half square times 36, the area of the object. Okay, times the area of object, 36. So means 9 units square. That's the area of ABCD. Then part B. I have two quadrilaterals here, KLMN and PQRS on the Cartesian plane. So PQRS is the image of KLMN under combined transformation TR. Okay, let me shift this a bit lower. Yeah, PQRS is the image of KLMN under combined transformation TR. So T is translation to -2. Okay. So TR means R first and then T. So this is the image of this. So before the translation, to -2 means the opposite direction, 2 to the left, 2 up. So it would be, let me draw it out. Here, like this. Okay. So we want transformation R means from KLMN to this. Okay, you can look at the orientation is upside down, means it's rotation. Yeah, 180 degrees. About center. I want the center of rotation. So center of rotation is very easy for 180 degrees. Just connect the equivalent points in the object and image using straight lines. So where they intersect, that's the center of center of rotation, which is here, 0, 4. Okay. Then B2. Describe a single transformation equivalent to transformation TR. So from this to this, yeah, it's also upside down. Okay. Yeah, it's also upside down. So we can also use 180 degrees rotation. If I connect the equivalent points, Yeah, you can see, even if I connect another point, you can see they all intersect at the same point. So this is rotation, 180 degrees, about center, 1, 3. Yeah. Okay. It can also be enlargement with scale factor of -1. Yeah, that also works. So yeah, that's it. Okay, that's question 11. Then we look at question 12. So, yeah, in this here. Based on table 1, complete the table in the answer space. Actually, yeah, this table here. It's a graph as well. Yeah, leave this here. Okay, then put the graph here. So complete the table here based on this table. So upper boundary, okay, just 0.5 plus the upper limit. So 10.5, 20.5, 30.5, 40.5, 50.5, 60.5, and 70.5. Okay. Then the cumulative frequency, just keep adding the frequency, the next frequency, 1, 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 11, 19, 19 plus 11, 30, 30 plus 7, 37, 37 plus 3, 40. Just like that. Okay. Then part B, calculate the estimated mean of the allowance of a trainee. Mean, estimated mean, we use midpoint. Okay, midpoint of each interval. So add together the lower and upper limit divided by 2 means 5.5, 10.5, 5.5, 15.5, 25.5, 35.5, 45.5, 55.5, and 65.5. Okay, so mean is 1 times 5.5, each of the frequency times the midpoint, plus together 2 times 15.5 plus 5 times 25.5 plus 11 times 35.5 plus 11 times 45.5 plus 7 times 55.5 plus 3 times 65.5 over the total frequency. Total frequency, I can straight away use 40. Yeah, because I already have the cumulative frequency, which adds up all the frequency lah. So we calculate 5.5 plus 2 times 15.5 plus 5 times 25.5 plus 11 times 35.5 plus 11 times 45.5 plus 7 times 55.5 plus 3 times 65.5 divided by 40. 41. Yeah, you want to show this working, huh? Okay. Then part D. Sorry, part C. Part C is drawing the ogive. So follow the upper boundary and cumulative frequency. So upper boundaries start from 0.5. Actually, I'll start here, 0.5, 10.5, 20.5, 30.5, 40.5, 50.5, 60.5, 70.5. Okay, for the allowance in ringgit. And then vertical axis is the cumulative frequency. They say 2 cm to 10 ringgit. Sorry, 2 cm to 10 trainees. So 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, we actually just need to go up to 40. Just until here. Cumulative frequency. Yeah. So it starts from 0, then 1, 3, 8, 19, 30, 37, 40. Yeah. Okay. It not so easy for me to draw lah. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, 2 cm is each box. Then there's the ogive. Part D, by using the ogive, find the percentage of the number of workers who got allowance more than 40 ringgit. More than 40 ringgit. So we look at 40 point. Yeah, we can actually look at the 40.5 here. Yeah, it's 19. So means those who has more than 19. So from 19 until 40 means, sorry, 40 minus 19 is 21. So 21 out of 40 times 100, which is 52.5%. That's it. Okay. Yeah. That's for question 12. Then question 13. Question 13 here. Part A, just complete the table. Okay, based on this equation. So we can actually key in the expression. X is shift alpha and then the close bracket, the red color X here. X squared plus X minus 10. Then press the calculate function and key in the first X value, -3 equals, I get -4. Press calculate again, key in the next X value, -1.5 equals, put decimals, you see, we get -9.25. Okay, then calculate again, X is 1, I get -8. Yeah. Then part B, drawing the graph. based on this table, basically. Okay, follow the scale given. Let me shift this here. Yeah. So each box 2 cm, 1 unit for x-axis. So means each box is 1. Okay, so if I put -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay, I can put -4 here lah. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So 0 would be here. So the y-axis is here. Yeah. Highest value of y is 2. Lowest is -10. 2 cm to 2 units on the y-axis. So if I put until here -10, then each box is 2. Yeah, so -8, -6, -4, -2, 0, 2. I can put like that lah. Yeah. Okay, I can also put one box higher, but make sure you're -10, because -10 actually won't be the lowest point. So I can actually go to -12 or so. Okay, what do I mean? -10 is not lowest point. I'll show you later. So yeah, x-axis here. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. X and Y. So plot points, -4 is 2. -3 is -4. Then -8. -1.5. Here, -9.25. Yeah. So 10 boxes is 2, means each small box is 0.2. So 9 will be here, 9.2. Yeah, slightly below 9.2. Yeah, around that. Yeah. Then -1 is -10. 0 also -10. And -8, -4. Yeah. So draw the curve. Try to draw a smooth curve, connecting all the points. Now, you can't go flat here. So it has to be symmetrical, means it should go a bit lower, then curve back up. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so your curve should be something like this. Then based on the graph for part C, y when x is 1.5, so we look for x value of 1.5, match to the curve, then go to the vertical axis is about -6. Slight difference is fine, huh? Okay, y equals -6. Then x is, yeah, when y is 0, x value means the x-intercept here, which is about -3.7. Yeah. Okay, around there is fine. Actually here, I think slightly more, slightly lower. Okay, here I went a bit straight. I think should curve a bit more. Yeah, around there. So I'll put negative 6.2 lah. Okay, negative 6.2. Negative 6 is a bit too straight. Okay, around there. Plus minus a bit is fine. Okay, then, yeah, question 14. Aiden has a single-story house, terrace house in Bagan Serai. He rented the house to Laila at the rate of 650 ringgit a month. Property assessment tax is imposed by current district council is 4%. Calculate amount tax payable by Aiden for each term. If the payment is made twice a year, means I want to count for half a year. So the rates for property assessment tax is the rental value, okay, for the whole year. So we count rental value for the full year, means is 650 times 12 months. So 650 times 12 months, then we times 4% of that. Okay. 650 times 12 months times 4% is 312 ringgit, but this is for the whole year. Okay. So per term, 312 we divide by 2 would be 156 ringgit per term. Yeah. Then question 2. Sorry, part B, not question 2. Part B. Table 3 shows the electricity bill in Laila's rental home in June. Laila used 656 kilowatt hours of electricity in that month. Given that usage exceeds 600 kilowatt hours within the month, will be subject to a service tax of 8%. So anything above 600 will have a service tax of 8%. So calculate amount of payment not subjected to service tax. So 656 kilowatt hours means basically, yeah, it would just be 43.6 plus 33.4 plus 154.8. Yeah, just add up those that are below 600 and below lah. 43.6 plus 33.4 plus 154.8. Okay, it's already given the amount. So 231 ringgit 80 cents. Let's calculate service tax charge for the electricity bill in June. Actually, I think I put it here. This is part A. This is B1. B2 is service tax. So it's just 8% of the amount exceeding 600 kilowatt hours, means the 30 ringgit and 58 cents. So 8% of 30 ringgit 58 cents. 2 ringgit 446, so 45 cents. Yeah. Then final amount of electricity is the 156 plus, sorry, not 156. Is the 231.8 plus 2 ringgit 45 cents plus 30 ringgit 58 cents. 2.45 plus 30.58. So we get 264 ringgit 83 cents. That's it. Yeah, just like that. Okay. That's question 14. Then question 15. So a container contains 36 50-cent coins and several number of 20-cent coins. If a coin is selected at random from the container, the probability of selecting 20-cent coins is 2 over 5. Then given 6 50-cent coins are added into the bag, probability that the coin selected at random is a 50-cent coin. So, yeah, if 2 over 5 is probability for selecting 20-cent coins, means probability of selecting 50-cent coins is 3 over 5. So 36 50-cent coins over the total number of outcomes in the sample space equals to 3 over 5. So 36 bring over the fraction times 5 over 3 equals to number of outcomes in sample, which is 60. Yeah, total number of coins is 60. Yeah. So initially is 36 50-cent coins. Total 60 means 24 20-cent coins. So I add another 6 50-cent coins. So plus 6 here becomes 42. Okay, means 36 plus 6 over total 60 plus 6. Yeah, 42 over 66. 7 over 11. That's the probability. And part B, there are 64 purple chairs and white chairs in the class. If a chair is selected at random from class, probability of selecting a white chair is 3 over 4. Okay. So means if I take 3 over 4 of 64 chairs, (48). Yeah, 48 chairs means there are 48 white chairs. Okay. 2 purple chairs and 4 white chairs are removed from a class, means 48. The rest would be 16. So means 16 minus 2. 14. 48 minus 4 white chairs, 44. So probability would be number of purple chairs, 14. Yeah, over total number of chairs, 14 plus 44. 14 over 58. Simplify would be 7 over 29. That's it. Okay, that's question 15. Now, question 16. At the end of year 2023, Risha and Kyra went for vacation in Paris. So for the holiday, Risha has used the return on investment in Amanah Saham Bumiputra, okay, which was invested in 1st January 2022. ASB paid a dividend of 4 ringgit 60 cent. 4.6%. So on 1st of January 2023, Risha sold all the shares it owned at the price of 1.1 ringgit 30 cents per unit. So, let's see. Yeah. The dividend, okay, we calculate dividend would be 4.6% times 100, sorry, 4.6% or 100 times the 2,000 units, 20,000 units times the 1 ringgit price per unit. So calculate 4.6% times 20,000 times 1, which is 920 ringgit. Okay, then capital gain from selling the shares would be 20,000 units times each unit profit selling price minus cost price. Means 20,000 times 0.3, which is 6,000 ringgit. Yeah. So means the return on investment is the total returns 920 plus 6,000 over the cost of investment, okay, which is 20,000 lah. 20,000 times 1, so 20,000. Then times 100 to put it as percentage. So it means 6,920 over 20,000 times 100, which we get 34.6%. Yeah, that's its return on investment. Okay, then part B. Diagram 5.1 shows 4 places in Paris. On the second day of vacation, Risha and Kara went to the park. There is a path that connects from Tower J to through Bank K. Okay, Hotel L, and by station M back to Tower J. Kara wants to walk on the reflexology path that is equidistant from JM and KL. Equidistant from JM and KL. Okay. Draw the locus Y for Kara's walk on the reflexology path. So how we can draw the path? Actually, very simple. Okay. It is basically a line parallel to the JM and KL. Okay, right in the middle of it, right in between. Okay, so how we do that? We measure, yeah, basically from J to K. Half the distance. So yeah, it's about there, around here. Okay, this is locus Y. Maybe I should put a different color. Okay, this is locus Y. Then locus Z. Okay. Risha wants to walk towards Tower J from the accommodation at Hotel L, equidistant from Bank K and bike station M. J from the accommodation at L. Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, correct. Then J to L, equidistant from K and M, means it's just a straight line going from J to L. That would be equidistant, okay, from K and M. So this is locus Z. So mark X on the intersection between locus Y and locus Z. So just mark the intersection here and X. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Then part C. So they decide to take photo near Tau J as memory. Tau J has parabolic shape here, following a quadratic function. Coordinates of the points at the vertex of the parabola is 0, 200. Base of the tower is at line y equals 0. Distance between two bases is 100 meters. Form a quadratic function which represents the parabola of the tower. So means basically here is 0. Yeah. At the middle here, x is 0. Means here would be 50 and negative 50. Yeah. Which actually doesn't make too much sense. Or does it? Actually, wait. Actually, it does. Okay, okay. It does. Okay, so, yeah. Quadratic is the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, if the axial symmetry of the curve is at x equals 0, means b is 0. C represents the y-intercept, so it's 200. So means y equals ax squared, no b, plus 200. So I want to find a. I can sub in 0, 50. Okay, so negative 200 equals to a times 2,500. So negative 200 divide 2,500 is a. A would be negative 2 over 25, which is 0 0.08. Yeah, means y equals negative 0 0.08 x squared plus 200. Yeah, that's the quadratic function. Then part D. After a week of returning from vacation, Kyra was admitted to a private hospital for surgery due to appendicitis. She purchased a medical insurance policy, deductible 500, core insurance 80/20. So cost borne by Kyra, if the medical cost covered by the insurance company is 1,104, then calculate the medical cost for the entire operation. So if 80% is 11,104, okay, means 11,104, I divide by 80% times back 20%. 20 over 80 times 11,104. So 2,776 ringgit. Okay. So Kyra will be paying the 2,776 plus the deductible 500. Means 3,276 ringgit. Yeah, that's how much Kyra would pay. Then how much is the total cost? The 11,104 plus the 3,076. How much the insurance company pay plus how much Kyra pay. So 11,104 plus 3,276, which is 14,380 ringgit. That's the total cost. Okay, that's for question 16. Then we look at question 7. Anissa plans to buy gift of flowers and pen bouquet for teacher Puan Tina in conjunction with the Teachers' Day celebration. Okay, so at the school bookstore, sorry. 2 gift sets sold in the bookstore. Exclusive set has 3 rows, 4 pens, priced at 9 ringgit. Economy set, 2 rows, 1 pen, priced at 4 ringgit. Without using matrix method, calculate price of rows and a pen. Let's say I use R and P. 3R plus 4P equals to 9. 2R plus P equals to 4. So they say without using matrix method means we use simultaneous equation. Okay, substitution or elimination method. So this equation I can times 4. 8R plus 4P equals 16. Equation 1, equation 2. Let's use elimination method. Equation 2 minus equation 1. 8R minus 3R is 5R. 4P minus 4P is 0. 16 minus 9, 7. So R is 7 divided by 5. Means 1.4. 1 ringgit 40 cents. Okay, I put 1.4 first. Sub back into, let's say this one. Put equation 3. Equation 3. 2 times 1.4 plus P equals 4. 2.8 plus P is 4. P would be 4 minus 2.8, which is 1.2. Means rows is 1 ringgit and 40 cents. And a pen is 1 ringgit and 20 cents. That's it. Okay, that's for part A. Then we look at part B. We have a geometric shape container that didn't have a cover on the top as shown in diagram 6. So on top, there's no cover. Okay. So draw the outline of the 3-dimensional shape on a 1 cm square grid in the answer space. Then name the 3D shape. So naming the 3D shape, basically this is just a prism. Trapezoidal prism to be exact. Okay, where the cross-sectional area is a trapezium shape. So outline of the 3D shape. So we follow, let's say I start from the bottom. Okay, 5 cm by 3 cm. So draw 5 cm wide, 3 cm height, draw in the middle. Okay, then use red color, easier to see. Then this one, 4 cm by 5 cm. So this one is a height of 4 cm. So I use 4 boxes. The other side, 6 cm. 6 boxes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I think not enough space to fit if I draw like that. Draw the other way. 5 cm this way. 3 cm. Draw it here. Then I can fit. This side, let's go 4 cm. The other side would be 6 cm. 6 boxes. Yeah, let's extend from here. So if here is 4 cm, means this side would be the 4 cm. Here would be the 6 cm. Then starting line, we just connect. Same goes this side. 6 here. And 4 here. Yeah, starting line just connect. Something like this. Okay, alternatively, you can go like that for like this also. Instead of this one, you can put it here as well. Yeah. Or you can put here like this as well. Okay, you can draw it slightly differently lah. It doesn't really matter. But usually what I like to do is from the base I open up. Yeah, and this top don't need to care because they say it's not close. Okay. Then part C. Number of gift sets produced daily. Answer in standard form. So we have our company, supplier of pen and flower bouquet for the bookstore. Our company produced 7,200 such gift set every week to several shops. If company operates 6 days a week and 12 hours a day, I want gift sets produced daily. Gift sets produced daily. So 7,200 is for a week. So I divide by 6 days. Means 1,200, which I put in standard form, would be 1.2 times 10 to the power of 3. Yeah, just like that. That's for the first one. Average profit per hour if the net profit of a set of gifts is 40 cents. Let's see. Average profit per hour. Net profit for a set of gifts is 40 cents. So means 7,200 times 40 cents is the total profit. It's a gross profit. Okay. 7,200 times 40 cents. 2,880. So I want average profit per hour. Means total profit divided by number of hours. So it's 12 hours a day times 6 days in a week. 2,880 divided by bracket 12 times 6. 40. So it's 40 ringgit per hour. Yeah. Then part D. A total of 7,200 gift sets produced by company R every week consists of 15150 base 7 exclusive sets and the rest are economic sets. Calculate difference between production of exclusive set and economic set by showing the calculation method in base 7. Okay, so I want in base 7 means let's see. We should look at the value in base 7. Yeah. Let's count 7,200 gift sets. Okay, this is base 10. So we convert to base 7. Divide by 7. 102 7,200 divide 7. 1028. The fraction part times by the base. 4 over 7 times 7 is 4. Remainder of 4. 1028 divide 7. 146. Remainder 6 over 7 times 7 is 6. Remainder 6. 146 divided by 7. 20. Remainder 6. 20 divided by 7. 2. Remainder 6. 2 divided by 7. 0. Remainder 2. So take 26664 minus 15150 in base 7. 4. 6 minus 5 is 1. 6 minus 1, 5. 6 minus 5, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, 11514 in base 7. This is how many economic sets there are. So to find the difference between exclusive and economic sets, I minus them. 15150 in base 7 minus 11514 in base 7. 0 cannot minus 4, cut from here. Plus the base number 7. 7 minus 4, 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 1 cannot minus, cut from here. I add 7, becomes 8. 8 minus 5, 3. 4 minus 1, 3. 1 minus 1, 0. So it is 3333 in base 7. Yeah. I just put all my calculations in base 7 because they want the calculation method in base 7. So that is part D. And basically, that will be it for this paper. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.